So I'm just zeroing the AirMaks Katran now at 25 yards, and I'll take it out to 45 and shoot a real nice 3-shot group. I'm over on one of my regular permissions now, and I spotted a rabbit through the hedge. So I'm just going to stalk in. He's feeding away nice and calmly, so yeah, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer. So this rabbit's going along pretty calm. I have a little bit of a wobble. That doesn't often happen, but thankfully managed to take it humanely. That's the first rabbit with the Katran. Felt pretty good. It was on 20 yards, so nice and close. Took him with a headshot. So we've got a doe rabbit here, probably, well, not quite fully grown, taken just behind the eye. Good rabbit in the bag. I think this will be one for the pot actually. There's a pigeon just in the in some pine trees over here, so I want to see if I can get a little bit closer and rest up against this fence here. Maybe take it from a seated position if I can get there. So this pigeon sits there real nice for me. Thankfully it doesn't get spooked when he's stalking in. It's at 50 yards. I didn't want to stalk in any closer because then it definitely would have gone. So I've got a real solid position, like a field target, seated position, but with a backrest. My aim point is pretty much bang on, feels perfect, but somehow the pigeon gets away. I don't know what happened there, but that was that one lucky pigeon. I took a load of feathers out. I'll have to have a look on the slow motion and see what really happened, but yeah, a bit confused about that. Like, maybe just the wind caught me out a little bit. Oh well. There's a squirrel down in this wood here. Keeps darting in and out behind trees, but I think if I stalk in and just wait, he might offer me a shot. So here we have this squirrel. It thinks I can't see him. So I squeeze the trigger, and you can just see the pellet there connecting perfectly with the side of the head. Well, really nice squirrel there. Laced it at 39 yards, so he gave it about a mil.0 holdover and just knocked him straight over with a headshot. So we've got the Hawke Sidewinder on top, 4.5 to 44, held on with sports match mounts. So here is that squirrel. Really nice headshot, perfect shot placement, just below the ear. Yeah, really pleased to get a squirrel in the bag. They're probably my favourite animal to shoot, just because of the amount of damage they do and how much of an invasive species they are. So really glad to get that one down. Katran on that was pinpoint accurate, made up for the last shot on the pigeon. This squirrel's jumping around. I've just got to wait for him to pause. If I try and get a shot off here, it's either going to wound the squirrel or I'll miss entirely. None of which are outcomes I particularly want. So he just stopped for a little bit of a scratch, and that's my opportunity. I'm already set up. That squirrel, I was walking along and I just saw him foraging ahead, so I stalked into about 25 yards. I didn't raise it. I'll have a look now. Yeah, 25 yards, and took him with a nice kneeling position. That was probably the nicest, almost self-supported shot I've had with the Katran so far. Yeah, felt real comfortable. So another nice squirrel on the deck. Here's squirrel number 2 then, straight through the top of the head, and that'll just go straight into the brain and instant lights out. Doesn't get any more humane than that, and that's what we want to do, make our shots as humane as possible. Just had a look around this corner, there's a few pigeons feeding, so I'm just going to give them a quick buzz on the laser, see how far away they are. They're at 53 yards, so about 2 mil-dots hold over. I went for a rested shot, winged this pigeon but quickly reloaded, used the same aim point and put a pellet into the heart and lung to finish it off. First shot hit him a little far back. I think I winged him and then quickly reloaded and got him with a second follow-up shot. So 53-yard pigeon, that's the longest range we've had today. Shame it wasn't entirely clean, but happy that I managed to finish him off quickly. Here we have that long range pigeon. I flicked the illuminated reticle on, make life a little bit easier for myself. And take that pigeon with a lung shot. Well, I was just packing the gun away into the van and this pigeon just came up above me. So took it with a heart and lung shot, dropped straight down, dead on zero, about 25 yards. And yeah, bonus pigeon in the bag. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day at that. We've got 2 corvids, a pigeon, a couple of squirrels and a rabbit. So the Katran, for its first outing, has done really well. I've let it down a couple of times, but it is a gun I'm not entirely familiar with, but that does happen occasionally. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe. Cheers.